Hello everyone. Welcome to the Cloud Data Migration Beginner Implementation course. The objective of the course is will cover the following topics. Understand the cloud migration journey customer are undertaking and explain how Informatica solution for the migration and analyze a source environment to determine the migration strategy and migrate the existing data warehouse to Azure, synchronizing existing and the new data warehouse using the cloud data warehouse as a solution. Uh, these are the topics. Now, let us start. Let us quickly understand what is cloud data warehouse. Cloud data warehouse is a new age or a way of delivering analytics. It is designed to store and process a huge amount of data which are being collected from heterogeneous sources for business insight. Some of the differentiation between on-premise and the cloud data warehouses are the modern technology. The modern technology vendors such as Snowflake, Azure, Synopsys, Analytics, or AWS, after more modern, more flexibility, and easier expandable architecture than traditional DB. The cloud data warehouse, it provides the connectivity, either real time or a batch cloud based app is much easier with the modern cloud technology than the traditional DB. And it supports the various data formats and the data, it has the ability to store information in many ways when comparatively to traditional database. Why, after hearing all these things, we'll have a question why we have to choose a cloud based solution. Okay, so the main reason behind choosing the cloud based solution is its flexibility. The cloud based solution is scalable using an advanced architecture, and it adds the capacity as you need it, and you will pay for only the services which you have used. The unused, there is no need of payment. That is the main advantage or the benefit of cloud based solution. And it is better because it focused on shifts from IT to the business, less cost in maintaining the infrastructure and the upgrade, etc. And it is faster as well, on demand, easy of use, rapid deployment of new environment and application, and there is no need for hardware purchase and configuration, and the infrastructure is already present and well maintained. So this all benefits makes the cloud solution lower cost entry point and no need to maintain large and costly data centers. And you have to pay only what you are using. Pay as you go, as you increases, as you changes your size, and what and all services are included. Only for those services you will be paying. So this answers our why cloud based solution. And this cloud based solution is being provided by Informatica through IICS. Now coming to our first step, cloud migration journey. Typically, the cloud migration journey goes through three phases. One is prototyping, extending, and lift and shift. Phase one is where the people thinks that we already have an on-premise data, just will go and try with the cloud. So they spin it up, take a slice of a data warehouse and migrate it up to the cloud without any major changes. So this is just to prove that the migration itself is a possible, and the data in the cloud can be securely acquired by the customer. Now, next is the extending phase. Here, extend their data warehouse by creating a new workload which goes into the cloud after reaching to the comfort zone, which we did it in our phase one. Then migrate entire data warehouse to the cloud. So that comes to the phase three, where lift and shift. When the phase two is successful, the first two phases, the prototyping and the extending, are successful, now we have gained the confidence, and all the data and processes can be moved to the cloud, and on premise data warehouse can be discontinued. So these are the three phases of cloud migration journey. Now next we'll move to the business case and the project flow. So we have a company, we have an organization, BTC. They want, it's a traditional coal and coke retail shop with a number of physical shops. They want to enhance their shopping experience with an online platform where customer can reserve the products to pick at the store or have it delivered to their factories or locations. Their traditional legacy system will need a major enhancement to support their business. So they have decided to embark on the cloud journey. But towards the cloud journey, we have a couple of points which we have to take care to improve the businesses. The first point is the competitive edge. In this modern market, a web present page presence is a must to survive in the market, and a robust web operation need to be set up to support this with an online purchasing option, hence delivering and more enhanced product management system. So the BTC wants the traditional retail shopping shop with an online shopping experience. So they have to come up, they have to overcome from all these competitive challenges. The second challenge would be, since it is a retail shop, it has a data where it requires a data warehouse modernization also. The legacy data stores are not fit for the purpose for the modern business anymore. So a modernization allows for the better connection, more data formats, and quick as analysis needed to be started. And the BTC, they wants the cost reduction also. So by moving to the cloud, the legacy hardware and the software, they can be discontinued, and the staff who support these hard legacy hardware and software, they can be trained to support the cloud. So this is a business case, and we'll learn using this business case, convert that legacy system into an online using IICS. And in IICS, what are the possible solution which is provided in IICS, that we are going to learn. So the legacy system has uh, three uh, three systems. One is the customer relationship information, and the second one is the source and order information, and the third is the product information. So the customer information has the customer data such as customer name, customer ID, customer address, and the customer phone number, email ID, and any the delivery address, so on. And the order, the source and the order information, whether the order is order ID, order details, order line number, whether it is a web order or it is a manual order or in hand order, order lines, all these detail will come under order information. And what is would be the order date, so on, whether the order is placed successfully or not, such kind of information. And the product information has the product ID, the product description, the product name, whether the product has the category of the product and the product description, whether the product has any discount on it, so on things. So this is a BTC organization, sources, CRM, and POS and PIM. So this is a legacy system which we will be converting into IICS. So coming to an environment overview, the on-premise environment with a client with a browser or on-premise database and application. From the browser, you will log in to the IICS and install the secure agent onto the local environment. So on premise, you need Oracle source and the Oracle as a DB and its sources and Oracle staging area and the data warehouse. And along with this, to cleanse the data, you need a Power Center as a client tool, and you need various client tool to access the DB, and you need an internet browser to analyze the data and the secure agent. So these are the requirements of environment for on premises. Switching again to IICS, these are the advantages. You no need to have on premise Oracle sources. Okay, you need an administrator who takes care of administration part of IICS, and a runtime environment is well defined in IICS. And the IICS products, the IICS applications are cloud data integration and cloud mass ingestion. These will help you to build your data warehouse. And there is one more tool, PC to IICS migration tool, which would be helpful to convert already existing power center objects to IICS. Currently, this migration tool is no more is existing, so it is actually it is not available currently. So we have to go with the cloud data integration and the mass injection. So the next topic is enterprise data catalog. Data catalog is nothing but what is our data and how the data, it helps us to understand the complexity of the data, and the data should be made in should be organized in such a way that by looking at the business person can would be able to make a right decision for business running. So enterprise data catalog is very important. And since the data landscape is growing and it is changing rapidly, exponentially, so that's why we'll call it as a data explosion in a volume. And as the user of these data, they are looking for a easy way to access or more self-service access, and they can analyze the data. So this is a request along with the security also. They want their data to be secured and the safety. So, and with all these things, these all will come into a package where the cloud will come into picture. IICS, it is scalable. It has an ability to capture the data which is changing rapidly, and changing the data rapidly as well as in an exponential form. It has a capability, and the IICS is scalable. and it allows the data to be easily accessed without compromising the security and the safety of the data. Now, the next topic will move on to the data warehouse migration. Okay, the data warehouse migration, it is done in three phases. One is the prototyping, extending, and lift and shift. Prototyping is initially they want for prototyping in the existing data warehouse will select the processes which are one to one. There is a data pull from the source and dump into a target with minimal of business logic for the transformation or the cleansing part. So such kind of the object codes would be used in the prototyping. So once the confidence is gained, that prototyping validation is matching with the existing data, on-premise data. So once that confidence is gained, then we'll move on to the extending. Extending is we select much more process. Here we add, the either we add the logic to support the cloud, or it might be you will add a logic which improves the business. So such kind of logic you will add and you will extend, you will pick up some more complex and you will extend it. Once the prototyping and extending phases gain the confidence, then you will move all your databases, all your data or the data warehouse into the cloud environment using a lift and shift process. Once this is done, you will discontinue the on-premise data warehouse, and it turns into a valuable asset. Okay. Now, data warehousing migration option which IICS provides are as follows. One is the cloud mass injection and replication and synchronization task, general mapping from EDC assets and power center to cloud migration. Okay, so going forward, guys, we'll learn in our next coming videos how this cloud mass injection is helpful for data warehouse migration, and in what scenario will pick a mass injection or else the replication and the synchronization task. We'll learn what are the pros and cons of those of them, and directly there is an option in IICS data integration application where you can convert the power center workflow into IICS the task flows. So mass injection is one of the use case of IICS, and here it has three ways of mass injection you could do. One is the file injection, database injection, and streaming or IoT. So file injection, your source system would be files, any types of files, flat files, CSV files, COBOL files. So those are the file injections. Database ingestion is here you will, your source systems are the databases like Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, or Teradata, like that. You will pull out the data from the database and you will either dump the data into your target database or a flat file. So here you can have initial load or an incremental load following the CDC change data capture. Also, you can do it using a database injection use case. Streaming and IoT. Yeah, so you can IoT streaming messaging queues are the sources for streaming and IoT. So using those as a source, you can apply the transformation logic, required logic, and you can dump the data into your target. In our coming videos, we'll learn how to create a file injection job, database injection job, or the streaming and IoT injection jobs. Okay. The next topic would be EDC and IICS integration. EDC, the full form is Enterprise Data Catalog. and IICS integration. The combination of both of them can speed up the migration project. So integration configuration steps for EDC and IICS integration will learn in our coming videos. Search use the embedded EDC search functionality. There is some enterprise data catalog functionality is available. You have to use to search them and use them and to generate the mapping, and for the corresponding mapping you have to generate the task from the EDC. So those also we'll learn in our coming sessions. So the summary of the cloud migration uh, beginner is that it has three phases and it can be migrated using IICS various options such as mass injection, PC to IICS migration, synchronization and replication task, and so on. So thank you guys. Watch. Thank you for watching my video. For the next learnings like mass injection jobs and all, thanks. Follow, subscribe my channel, and like my video and share it to the other folks for better learning. Sharing and caring is a good thing. Thank you, everyone.